you need to completely forget about being a traditional software engineer. If there's one thing that I've learned from being in tech for almost a decade now, is that software engineering is not what it used to be. I remember getting my first ever six-figure job junior year of my university, starting up as a junior developer, climbing the corporate ladder to senior and then to manager level, quitting, starting a business, being successful at it, and now where I am today, making more in one day than I used to make in a month. I say that not to brag, but rather to tell you that when it comes to being a software engineer, I can tell you that it is simply not what it used to be. The market is way worse. Everything is pretty much going downhill in terms of opportunities. And even though you've already heard all this pessimistic stuff, I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'm not going to get into the layoffs. I'm not going to get into H1B visa stuff. I'm not going to get into the Salesforce stuff. And I'm not going to get into AI replacing software engineers because you've heard all those pessimistic things before. And I'm not here to add on to that pile. Rather, what I would much rather do is give you actionable advice that you can follow such that you can actually become a successful software engineer in 2025 and going forward. So whether you're a beginner, whether you're a junior, whether you're a senior developer, this video will be extremely helpful to you. So before I get into it, I want to tell you that November 30th, 2022, when ChatGPT came out, the very next day I was already using it for my business. So I can tell you that I was one of the very first few people who was using AI from the very beginning in their business, for their operations and a lot of other things. So I've seen the shift from the past 2 years, how big of a shift AI has really had in business, specifically in B2B environment. And what I can tell you is that in the next 5 to 10 years, business will not be what it is today. Just like how big of a change software engineering had, business will also have that big of a change. If I were to kind of give an analogy, somebody that pretty much time travels from, let's say, 60 years ago to now, would probably feel less surprised than if somebody time travels from today to 10 years in the future. Yeah, that's how big of a change AI will have in a business environment, and people really aren't ready for it. Main reason for this is because there's a very big discrepancy between the regular population and software engineers. The AI war is pretty much way too fast. AI is advancing way too fast right now, and regular people are having a very difficult time keeping up with it. Even software engineers are having a relatively difficult time keeping up with it. And what's happening is there's this extremely big knowledge gap that's being created. So software engineers are somewhat up to date with AI, but the regular people, which includes business owners, have no clue what the heck is happening with all this AI stuff. And this gap is only growing bigger and bigger. And what you're seeing is essentially it's creating three types of people. You have the first type who are working on these AI tools, right? You have the second type who are using these AI tools, and then you have the third type. And these are the people who arbitrage AI. So connecting the non-technical people with the technical solutions. And my biggest piece of advice for all you software engineers right now watching this video is to forget about technical skills, because I can guarantee you that your success isn't going to come from leveraging your technical skills. It's going to come from leveraging something else entirely. It's going to come from leveraging what you as a software engineer actually are, and that is a creator. You see, the biggest opportunity right now that I see, both as a business owner as well as a software engineer, especially in the next 5 to 10 years, is the gap that is going to be created by all the new AI advancement, as well as educating the general public on all these AI stuff, okay? I meet with business owners every single day. And every time I talk about AI, show them even a quick demo of something, it completely blows their minds. The industry is so far behind on adopting AI. So while AI has a lot of capabilities, many industries are so behind on adopting it, whether it's because of red tape, whether it's because of security reasons, a bunch of other concerns. What I know for a fact is that these industries will eventually adopt AI. This year, next year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, doesn't matter. 5 to 10 years from now, every single one of these industries will have AI incorporated. But until that happens, it's going to be our job as software engineers to make sure that this process is as frictionless as possible, okay? And this is where the biggest opportunity lies. Forget about a 9 to 5. Forget about any of that stuff. You need to start focusing on creating a business. And more specifically than that, you need to start focusing on solving valuable problems. And one of those valuable problems is going to be the actual arbitrage of you connecting an AI solution, whether you want to create it yourself, whether you want to use a pre-existing one, to an actual business. I'm saying a business in this case because that's what I do, but if you want to have like a B2C type of offer, you can also do that. But in my opinion, I think B2B is just going to be easier, better, and more money in it anyways. Because what you see happening is actually very simple. You have AI advancing at an incredible pace. You have the regular public not paying attention to it too much unless they hear something big, such as ChatGPT or DeepSeek, whatever the case. And then you have the software engineering side of things. The software engineers who are up to date with AI stuff, they're using it primarily in the tech space. So they're using the AI for other tech stuff, but pretty much nobody's bothering to look at other industries, logistics, manufacturing, healthcare, law firms, and things like that. That is because many software engineers don't work there or don't even care about those kind of things, right? They're primarily focused on fintech or just regular tech. So what you end up happening is you see this big discrepancy. Fields such as healthcare, law firms, manufacturing, logistics, they're very behind on the adaptation of AI. And the amount of opportunity that I see, I've never seen anything in my life before. Really, billions, if not trillions of dollars, just there ripe for the taking. All it really requires is the right person with the right connections and the right knowledge to kind of fit into the puzzle and make everything happen. And there's so many of you that I know that I've talked to. I've talked to over 1,000 of you at this point, and every single one of you has at least one or two of these connections that you can make, right? And I have a few students who work with me, and within the first few weeks, they've already made more money than they've made at their 9 to 5, right? But my point is, there's a lot of opportunity happening. And 2025, while everybody's focused on the pessimistic stuff, all the layoffs, blah, 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 you need to start focusing on opportunities because there are a lot of opportunities being created. So forget about the 9 to 5, forget about a traditional job and start looking into business. Whether you want to create your own AI, whether you want to be the arbitrager, does not matter. You need to start looking into the business world because I'm telling you right now, all the stuff in healthcare, all the nurses doing all the manual paperwork, all that stuff's going to be automated one day or another. It's going to happen. It's just right now there's a bunch of red tape, governmental blocks, security concerns, blah, 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 blah. Your job is going to be to actually go into these industries, logistics, manufacturing, law firms, healthcare, whatever the case you may find, a million other industries that you can go into, and connect the dots and start incorporating these AI solutions into these specific industries. Notice how I say AI solutions, but what does AI solutions really entail? AI solution can manifest in a lot of different ways. It can manifest in a software, it can manifest as consultations, it can manifest as data analysis, right? There's really a lot you can do with it. But the point is that there are a lot of gaps in the market. You just need to look in the right places. Because fundamentally, the world is going to change drastically 5 to 10 years from now. There's nothing you can do to stop it. All these industries that I mentioned will start using AI at some point. A lot of people will be replaced by this AI. Your job is to connect the AI, right, the technical solution to the non-technical people. Because while AI is advancing really fast, regular people are not being able to keep up to it, especially when it comes to the adaptation of that specific AI. So while this is lagging behind, right, and AI is going up like this, your job is to connect these two together. Because only you as a software engineer can do that. Nobody else can do it because you are the only one who understands the tech, right? And you understand the use case of the tech such that you can best connect it to this person over here. A regular sales guy isn't going to be able to do that because they don't understand the tech, how it works, how it functions, and blah, 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 blah. So fundamentally, I want to leave this video off with this exact message. If you're a software engineer, doesn't matter if you're a beginner, doesn't matter if you're a mid-level developer, doesn't matter if you're a senior level developer. What I can tell you is please do not place all your focus on your technical skills because that's not what's going to lead you to success. Your technical skills are only tools, right? And it's going to be on the person using the tools to create whatever it is they want to create, right? The tools themselves aren't going to get you too great of a result unless you know how to use these tools properly. So much rather than that, focus on building that mindset and actually understanding how to use these tools to essentially lead you to your success. Just like I recommend to everybody, start a business. Be it a B2B business, be it a B2C business. And I don't want to hear any excuses, it's hard, too much risk, blah, 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 blah. Because I'm telling you right now, 5 to 10 years from now, the world is going to change like you've never seen it before. And it's going to be worse in terms of like a cultural shock than the Industrial Revolution. People are not aware of what's going to happen within the next 5 to 10 years with the way AI is heading and how all these industries will adapt to AI. And why not leverage that to place yourself in such a position such that you reap the rewards of this AI revolution that's happening. And I'm talking about AI, but I really mean just code in general. I mean all the software solutions that are going to be coming up. I mean all the opportunities that are ripe for the taking right now. Because that's really what you should be focusing on as a software engineer. It's not looking to get a better job for working on a 9 to 5. There's always going to be people who are going to work these 9 to 5 jobs, but you don't have to be one of those people. As always, thank you for watching and have a good one.